Hey, Kimberly. Y'all see I put makeup on? It's getting ready for y'all. What it do? What it do? Hi, Ann. How are you? Waiting on a couple people to join. Shari's in the house. Janetta. Hey, y'all see I put some makeup on. I've been bumming it, being in this house. I know, and when all this dies down, hopefully you can visit North Carolina and we can hang out. Shari, you didn't put any makeup on. That's okay. Waiting on a couple more people to join. Is this music too loud? Is this music too loud? Or is it okay? All right, cool. See, Kimberly came ready. She wasn't trying to get on Instagram Live and not be cute. Hey, Lenny. So, and I can also just like talk to your grandson about schools if you want. How's everybody feeling tonight? Okay, so while we're waiting on people to join, I will give you a little bit of background on why I decided to do this. Well, so last night and a couple of times before, I don't know for how long, people have been like, Allison, you need to do a podcast. And I'm like, okay, I don't really have time for that, but cool. And then last night, I had a friend who like texted me and was like, we should do an interview, like just, record our phone sessions because you always just give me great advice. And I'm like, yes, actually, that would be perfect. And then I joined, hey, Rashard. And then I joined, just randomly, I was like looking at somebody else's Instagram Live and like he was basically switching between people and like interviewing them, just asking just the same question over and over again, but also just kind of catching up with folks. And yeah, I was giving a shout out to you, Uni, because you texted me about doing an interview and recording it like a podcast. And I was like, oh, perfect. Yes, I need to do that. I've been talking about doing that forever. And so the round robin interview that he was doing on Instagram, I was like, this was fun. Like, we should do this. So I just was like, all right, I'm going to come up with something. I just like always like to tell people to just, instead of constantly ruminating about something being perfect, like just try it and see what happens and then go from there. So this is me trying What It Do Thursdays. What it do, y'all? What it do? I'm from Texas, from Dallas. Originally, I've lived in North Carolina for 13 years. And recently moved from Durham to Winston-Salem. So I'm in Winston-Salem now, chilling in my apartment because of, coronavirus, pandemic and all that. But still enjoying life, enjoying this new apartment. And yeah, so let's go. So like the whole purpose of this is just to highlight what creative people are doing, what businesses they're working on and projects they're working on, what their process is. And, just have fun and like highlight and celebrate what we're doing right now. And also to kind of get our mind off of negative news all the time. Okay, so we're going to start with Kimberly Knight. Kimberly, can you, let's see here. I think I can Add you. Okay. Kimberly, here we go.
Hi.
Hey, Kimberly.
Hello.
Yes, red lipstick.
Yes. Red lips
So,
over here.
yes. So for the folks who don't know, Kimberly Knight is my soror. She is my
Oh.
friend, one of my best friends. We do business together and a
Oh.
lot of create. She's one of my she always you say I'm your muse, but you're my muse as well. So it's love all around. So Kimberly, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, hey everybody. Hey Lourdes, hey Janetta down there in the comments. My name is Kimberly Knight. I'm the founder of the Lux Blog NC, which is a cultural lifestyle blog based out of North Carolina. We have over 23,000 email subscribers. We have 12 team members and we're growing. And so that's one of my favorite things to do is blogging about North Carolina.
Wow. So
Yeah.
like, how did you grow to wait, you said 25,000?
We're at 23,805 people to be exact.
How did you get there? Like, that's crazy. That's a lot of
Yeah,
people.
it's a lot of people. And shout out to the subscribers if you're in this chat.
Yeah.
But I got there because I just wanted to create content for North Carolina. I already am a contributing writer for Essence and Sheen magazine, and I have been for 6.5 years. And I just kept thinking we needed more creative content for North Carolina that was telling a story of people in my age group. I'm 38, so I wanted to really talk to my audience and people younger than me. So I was like, oh, well, I'll start a blog. And then it actually really started with one of my peers in here, Rashard. We were just having a good time, having a fun time hanging out. And we decided, you know what, we're going to start this blog at first, because at first it was going to be this print magazine. And we were like, yeah, that's going to be too much money. So long story short, we started the original Lux blog format, which was LUXE. And we started that blog back in 2015 in September and launched it off. But in October 2015, which is the 26th of October, I kind of changed the branding on it and changed the plan, the business model for it. It became a business licensed blog. So how we got there, to make that long story short, consistency, getting out there in the community, which is hard now with coronavirus, and really just having a really great time. So that's just really showing people exactly the fun things to do in NC. So yeah.
So one of the things,
Mhm.
one of the things that I have always thought was interesting was that we kind of started our platforms around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so like it's been
Yeah.
fun to
Mhm.
like see you grow and us grow
Yeah.
together,
Oh yeah.
and
Mhm.
you know, to be able to like learn from each other has
Mhm.
been really fun and really cool. So
Oh
kudos
yeah.
to you. Shout out.
Yes, shout out to you too, because hey Edmund. Shout out to you too, Allison, because we've worked hand in hand together in both of our projects. So it's been beautiful to be able to bounce creativity off of one another. And I'd love to hear in the comments, what are you guys' creativity? How's it started up? Is you like, did you
Well,
have
wait
a
a second,
friend?
ma'am.
You
I was
know?
going to ask you
Oh,
that. What are you working on creatively
oh,
right now, and what's your creative
oh,
process?
yeah.
And
So right
yes, people in the
now.
comments, y'all can answer that question too. What are you working on creatively?
Yeah, be creative, everyone. Right now, I'm working on a segment for this month with so much going on with coronavirus. I just wanted to shed a lighthearted stuff on the blog. So we're going to be talking about meeting all the teammates and showcasing all these beautiful things about what they do behind the scenes. A lot of times people know they may be a teammate based on them wearing a t-shirt at a certain event, but now you're going to actually get to see them a little bit more up close and personal, and kind of some fun facts about them. So that's kind of been a creative thing that's happening right now for the blog. And my regular creative process is a lot of meditation and essential oils and relaxation to get
Okay,
creative.
cool. So,
Yeah.
how do you maintain balance and health?
Well, one thing is I had to get myself on a schedule. Shout out to all the planning types out there. But for me on a schedule, it's more like I get up in the morning, I get my day started at 6:45. I take my dog out, which helps. Look at your face. Like, yeah, like literally my alarm goes off at 6:45, 7 o'clock. Sometimes I'll snooze it, you know. But then 7, I'm definitely getting up. And then I'll take her out or whatever, my puppy happy. I'll take her out, come back in, get her fed and everything. And while she's eating, I do a 20-minute workout. And I cut on YouTube and everything, and I just do a 20-minute workout real quick, get her straight. And then after that, I'm hitting the shower, getting myself dressed. I actually had this on today, so like I get dressed like I'm going somewhere. And then I do, you know, just starting my day, breakfast, emails, and to find balance with it all, you have to disconnect from social media and television a little bit and kind of like read a book or relax and take some time for yourself, because right now it's just really tough, everybody I know, with being inside. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me is like, I am trying to reclaim some of my time because I work so much. So I'm like, all right, in the morning, I'm just going to wake up and drink coffee and enjoy the sunrise and kind of just take my time, take a shower, all that stuff. And, you know, drink coffee while I look out the window and, you know, just kind of chill. I just like, it's constant go, 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 even at home. So
even at home. Yeah, I have to balance it out. Relax, watch Netflix, something fun, just to try to take my mind off things. So
okay. So we're gonna move to the last question, and I'm gonna switch over to Shari next.
Okay,
so Shari,
cool.
get ready.
All right, Shari, you up next.
So what's the funniest thing you saw on TV or social media this week?
Oh, well, it kind of went into this week, but Tiger King. I don't know if anybody in the comments has seen the Tiger King series on Netflix, but oh my God, it's a train wreck you can't stop watching. I mean, I had to see it through to the end.
Right. Like, and it also like kind of embarrasses me about my region of the country. Like they're from this like Oklahoma thing. Well, I think the other guy's from South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah. It was too much. It is just too much going on. Tiger King is a whole level, everybody, and now they're reopening the cases. And for those, I don't want to give any spoilers, but if you haven't seen it, if you want to take your mind off into another realm, a world, it will take you there.
So I just also thought it was funny because like I was starting to see memes about like mullets and stuff, and I was like, I just thought it was funny, and I was like, I didn't know it had to do with the show.
The whole movement now. Tiger King is tragic. I'm telling you, it is so good that it hurts you. You're like, this can't be life. This can't be real people.
My brother called me and was like, Allison, you have to drop everything. You have to watch this.
Have to. Now. I had to do it. Oh my God. Every time with the cool cats and kids. Yes, Carol was a major character in that series. Right. So, yes. If you've watched Tiger King, guys, I tell you, decompress from it because it takes a lot to watch Tiger King.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you joining. Don't leave the chat yet because we have I have a little game for us at the end of this after we finish doing our interviews. Shari, can you put in a request again so that I can add you to this?
Cool.
And, so I've been, brainstorming about games and stuff. So while I wait for Shari to join, Shari is my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
We've known each other since birth. Shari, I think I dropped her. Oh no, it won't let you. Okay, I think I gotta close you out. All right,
close me out.
All right. So okay, there we go. So Shari and I have known each other since birth, and she is my cousin.
they may be like the
relationship. I have a date
thing. Cool.
It's tragic, so that I can add you to this.
Cool.
And yeah,
Thank
so
you much.
I've been, brainstorming about games and stuff. So while I wait for Shari to join, Shari is my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
We've known each other since birth. Shari, I think I dropped her. Oh no, it won't let you. Okay, I think I gotta close you out. All right, hey,
Close me out.
All right. So okay, there we go. So Shari and I have known each other since birth, and she is my cousin. She thank you, Jenny. Thank you. I was like, this is my first time putting makeup on in like 3 weeks.
I just have on Vaseline on my lips. That's
it. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
How's Dallas?
Dallas is hot. It's been raining a lot. Today's like our last day of sunshine, and then it's supposed to rain till like next Thursday.
Oh,
no.
That's not fun.
Yeah, other than that, we're good.
So you working from home, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So
blessed enough to be able to work from home.
Are you working on anything creatively right now?
So it was funny when you sent like the questions to prep, when you were like, what's your creative process? And I was like, I don't have a creative process. Like, I see something I like, I take a picture of it. Is that a process? But I just started my blog, Ooh, She Travels, although Ooh, she's not traveling right now because Corona. But I'm really still trying to figure out like the aesthetic for the blog, like the type of pictures I want, the type of content I want to create. So I'm still just kind of figuring that out. Maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. I don't know. Blogging is actually a lot harder than I thought. Figuring out what to post and how often to post, and you don't want people to get tired of you, but you don't want to take too much time away where people forget about your blog, which is my issue because I have a daytime job. So I'm like, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. And before I know it, like 2 weeks have gone by and I haven't posted anything. So I got to do better.
Well, so I have some thoughts on that and I can certainly share them with you. But I want to ask first, what inspired you to start this blog?
So my fiance passed away 2 years ago. So he and I used to travel a lot together. So this actually kind of came up in my therapy sessions. Like, she's like, I hold things in a lot. So she said I needed to figure out some type of outlet. So I'm like, okay, well, let me, post about where I'm going, where I've been, the things that I've seen. I have not talked about like my grief journey as much as I probably should, because having an open Instagram page really kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm getting used to that because I do have another private page, but that's on lock and key. So being this open is a little nerve-wracking for me. So I'm still trying to get used to putting myself out there, even as far as like my pictures. Like, I've noticed I get more traction when my face is in the picture, but I hate being in pictures. I hate taking pictures. I love taking pictures of other people, but having myself out there, it's tough. So it's stretching me. My friends and I love saying that, it's stretching me a little bit and pulling me outside of my comfort zone. So it's been a process.
So that's, the common thing, and I just saw Kimberly type this, I can relate, Shari. And I also want to make sure that we address Jenny's question. She was asking like, where are you planning to go after this coronavirus stuff is over?
Yeah.
So there's that. But the thing that kind of related, I mean, obviously we're cousins, so we just relate anyway, but like what drew me to Kimberly and what we also have in common is that like the ending, these tragic kind of endings to relationships. Kimberly's husband died from complications with AIDS, and then your fiance passed away from pancreatic cancer, and
Colon.
I'm sorry, colon cancer. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that I feel like a lot of times the trauma that comes from those life experiences can actually be the catalyst for our creativity, like as a way to heal.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm actually working on, so my creative process right now, I'm working on a book, and this is just some random, like, I just came up with this yesterday, but hey, this can be a part of the book process. Like, you know, starting to write a book about my experience in my past relationship, and but all of, like, everything that I do, like the photography, the work, the community stuff, becoming a Delta, cutting my hair off, whatever that I do, like, is all kind of it's all part of that process of healing and, like, trying to find a new normal. So
Yeah.
is that how you feel?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, though, it's way outside of my comfort zone because I'm a person that is notorious for bottling it up and just moving forward. So it's a process. So, but I'm excited about it. My friends are happy for me. My therapist was like, "Yay!" so,
Yeah.
so it's been good so
Yeah.
far.
It's little steps that kind of, like, put you out there and make you feel a little bit more
Yes.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So the other thing, so this is something that I've learned from Kimberly, as master blogger with 23,000 people following her. You can never post too much. It's important to, like, have a plan for your posts, like,
Yeah.
to, like, and you really could think, and I actually do this for a lot of social media management for all the, like, I've done it for Johns Hopkins, for UNC, for my own project, for George Washington, like all the different projects that I manage, social media projects. And so it's like you can plan out posts based on the day, but you might want to have, like, a top 5 of themes that you want to cover for your blog. So it's, you know, obviously for yours, it's going to be travel. It's going to be being a Black woman and what that means. It's going to be about healing. I mean, and you can choose whatever themes you want, and it can be about funny experiences during the travel, and some, or like cheap ways to travel. And then that way, like, each post has to fit with one of those 5 themes. What's your top 5? And then that can help you plan out what you're going to post. Because a lot of times you're just like, okay, well, I went to Bali. Okay, I don't need to post that again. But it's not really about the Bali trip. It's about what your followers can get from why you're posting.
Yeah. Well, let me go back to Jenny's question. So I had 3 trips planned between April and May. They are all canceled. They postponed. I was supposed to do an Alaskan cruise. I don't know if I will do that again after all this Corona stuff. I don't know. I got to think about that one. I was going to Jamaica for Carnival, had the costume and everything. I was really excited for it, but they postponed that to October. I don't know if that's enough time, but I guess we'll see. And then I was going to Mexico for Cinco de Mayo to ride a tequila train. I was very excited for that. But,
oh, wow.
but yeah, so that's postponed for now. So luckily, you know, I went to Iceland in January. So I've gone out the country this year, like right as the Corona stuff was starting to really kind of be discussed. So I'm grateful I was able to take that trip, and my sister was able to come with me, and I know she still wants all those pictures I took, and I have not given them to her yet, but I'm still working on that. So yeah, I would like to reschedule those trips that I have whenever the
Those
time
sound like some bomb trips for 2021.
Yes.
I was so glad that I went to Colombia right before. I went in February, so I'm like right before everything started. Yo, yeah, don't go on a cruise though. So wait, so Shari sent this like, what was it, top 10 things that you dislike that everybody else likes, and I was like,
Yeah.
cruises gross me out. Like I cannot. I never will take a cruise. I'm not interested.
Yeah, I've done two. I did the Disney cruise and I did one random Carnival cruise, but they were fun.
Okay, last question. What
Mhm.
was the funniest thing you saw on TV or social media this week? Go.
So I'm a lover of reality TV. I love Love After Lockup. I like watching people date inmates. It's hilarious. There's love triangles, you know, there's people doing crack on TV and going back to jail, stealing cars and stuff. Like I just love it.
You said doing crack on TV. Like we've gotten to the point where it's okay to show crack on TV.
Well, they don't, well, no, they did show the bag of meth. Okay, I'll take that back. I was say they don't show it, but I guess they do.
That is hilarious. All right, hon. So I'm gonna skip over to Lourdes. Please stay on the line because we have a game after this. Lourdes,
Do I get money? Do we win money?
Not this time because I didn't think about that, but maybe for next time, I will come up with some prizes. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Oh, wait. How can people follow you?
Oh, you can follow me at Ooh, She Travels. Although, ooh, she's not traveling right now on Instagram.
Motivation for us to think outside of our apartment houses.
Yes.
All right, love. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Lourdes. Come on, girl.
Hey.
Lourdes, you got to turn your phone around.
Oh, I do? I'm loving this look, though.
There you go.
I'm ready.
Hey, boo. How are you?
I'm good. Chilling in my living room. Chilling. Grounded.
Oh, good.
Grounded from all the travel is what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're always traveling.
Yeah. I said on March 6th, after South by Southwest got canceled, I was like, I'm canceled. Like, no more travel. That's it.
Were you just going to go, like, just to go, or were you going to present?
Just to go. This was going to be my first time, and the education conference is like a week before all the others. So I was heading to that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to go this year. I was like literally about to buy my ticket, and I was like, I don't think I should be going to this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
it's kind of freaking out. Okay, so what are you working on creatively right now?
That's a lovely question. I was like listening to all the gems you were dropping just now, and I was taking notes like, oh, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that. Okay, so creative though, I like to think I'm an everyday creative, but I did buy a camera about.
Oh, you breaking up?
I went out to just like the green area by North Carolina Museum of Art, and there were mad people out there. So I was just taking pictures, like I was like the humans of North Carolina, and talking to them and seeing like what they had to say about coronavirus and being out. So that was dope. That was fun.
You should totally start that.
It was a lot of fun. I don't know though, like it was hard for me to keep 6 feet away from them when I wanted like a good angle. And so, and then this one guy was like, oh, let me see that shot. And I was like, pause. Like, back up. I'll send it to you. What's your email?
Well, what kind of lens were you using?
Whatever the starter lens is.
Oh.
I'm sorry, he knows.
Yeah, so like I have and Afro Pros probably could help with this, but there's I think it's a 55
I think
55
mine is like
millimeter.
18 to 55.
Yeah,
Should I go get it?
I have a lens that's it's like a longer lens. I'm not flicking you off. I have a longer lens that's like a 55, and you have to be actually like 12 feet away from someone, but like the picture comes out like you're right here.
Oh, yes.
And
So
so
maybe
that actually can help you like get those close-ups without that being right up on somebody.
yeah. Yeah, there were a couple that looked good. And I said Humans of New York because like I was actually talking to them and I felt like I had a story behind each person that I took a picture of. There was this Black couple that was just like sitting there listening to music off their phone.
What kind of lens were you using?
Whatever the starter lens is.
Oh.
I'm sorry, he knows.
Yeah, so like I have and Afro Pros probably could help with this, but there's I think it's a 55.
I think mine is like
millimeter.
18 to 55.
Yeah,
Should I go get it?
I have a lens that's it's like a longer lens. I'm not flicking you off. I have a longer lens that's like a 55, and you have to be actually like 12 feet away from someone, but like the picture comes out like you're right here.
Oh, yes.
And so that actually can help you like get those close-ups without that being right up on somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a couple that looked good. And I said Humans of New York because like I was actually talking to them and I felt like I had a story behind each person that I took a picture of. There was this Black couple that was just like sitting there listening to music off their phone, and then we started talking, and she was an educator. I'm a former educator. It was nice just to like talk to people. People were fiending to talk.
Yeah. Oh.
And to connect.
So okay, but you also have a blog. What's your blog? How'd you get started?
Kind of. It's been very inactive, but definitely have been posting more on my IG stories on this particular account. So this account is for everybody out there all about type 1 diabetes. I'm a type 1 diabetic. And thank you. Somebody likes my art in the background.
That's for me.
Oh, okay, because I was like, I don't have art.
Your living room is dope too.
My room is mad empty. It's echoing.
Right.
Yeah, so I haven't really done much with the blog. I've really just been focused on in the near future posting more. So I want to use my camera to like take pictures of my everyday life too, and use those pictures. Hey, type 1 diabetic, Bridget, what's up? We got some type 1 diabetics in the house. I think I saw Kiana too. Hey. Yeah, so I'm going to take more pictures of that.
Yeah, I just love the fact that like I mean, I don't really know. I know a lot about type 2 diabetes, but like when you started with your blog, it really did open up my eyes to the cost of the devices and like how you have to go. It's like all these tricks and of the trade that you have to do with your devices. And like, you know, I didn't even realize all of that was an issue. And then I think it's motivational just even for people who don't have diabetes to like eat healthy, you know, to exercise and like making sure that you take care of yourself mentally and physically. So you gotta keep it up.
Thanks, Boo. Well, I don't know about the blog part. I just got a new job, so that's gonna take up my time. But I like what you were saying about like the 5 themes, and for sure, like showing things about my pump or my devices, I think is definitely a reoccurring thing. Showing joy too. Like, I think it's important for people to know, like, this is not something that brings me down on a daily basis. It sucks. It definitely sucks. And it's sucked for 16 years, but it's not something that's going to steal my joy. And then, you know, there's other themes, but I think I also wanted to say, like, I'm glad that it inspires you and other non-type 1 type 1 diabetics that are on Instagram and showing their lives too, because the experience varies from person to person, from device to device. And yeah, I'm really happy that I created this this handle 3 years ago.
So I'm curious, I know that Kimberly has helped like, I don't know how many, over 100 men who had HIV to get on the medication. Have a lot of people reached out to you about like help around type 1 diabetes?
You reached out to me earlier today.
Look.
Yeah, like occasionally folks will be like, hey, I know someone who is newly diagnosed. Can you talk to them? And I clearly love talking. And so I definitely, you know, want to reach out to those people and talk to those people. And then honestly, I feel like helping people means like just connecting with them and making sure that they know that they belong and that they're doing a great job. Hey, Lee! Alicia's on here. We used to teach together.
Yay.
Yeah, so I think the biggest point there is like the help means us connecting on this personal level too, that's outside of diabetes. So me and like 3 of my closest diabetic friends, we had a Zoom call the other day. And to me, that was like the biggest help for all of us to just like talk about how we're feeling about coronavirus, how we're feeling about being immunocompromised, like what level of anxiety are we experiencing at this moment. And that was beautiful to like heal together.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think that also kind of answers the second question about maintaining health and balance. Like maintaining connection with support systems is so important.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little OD right now on Zoom and Facebook Live, and you know, so I'm turning off these notifications like tomorrow morning to get a little zen. But for sure, you know, community is everything. I think always just like practicing healthy, you know, eating habits. So I like to say I have a plant slant. I basically eat like 95% plants. I think I have one product in here that, you know, has some sort of like dairy in it. And then I like fish every now and then, so I don't say I'm vegan, but for sure, just like eating well, taking my vitamins, my vitamin C and zinc in the morning, practicing yoga, running. No, we're not sisters, but we wear the same glasses.
Don't listen to him.
All the time. Who's that? I just love responding to the comments.
Right.
Yeah, but that's how I try and stay balanced. Yeah, food, exercise. I need to go running more, but I've started it back up. Yeah.
Yes. So like I used to run all the time. I ran 3 half marathons, and then my knee was just like, stop it. So yeah, that sucks. But I've been trying to find like low impact exercises, lunges, squats, walking, bike, bicycle, you know, yoga. So yeah.
Yeah. I probably need to get my heart beat up.
Yeah.
But I've been doing all of those things too.
So what's the funniest thing you saw on TV and social media this week?
Girl, I don't have cable, so I'm watching TV. But subscriptions and stuff. No, I saw this, it wasn't a meme, but it was like a parent. So I'm a former educator, former teacher. And this parent, put up this like, I guess, quote or whatever. And he was like, day 4 of homeschooling. And he was like, fine then, you stay stupid. Like, I already got a job. I got a college degree. Right. Like, whatever.
Don't have these kids like, beat out here.
I feel for these parents, but the caption was like, where the fuck the teachers at?
Right. Y'all need to come back. Quit playing. Oh, funny,
Yeah,
funny, funny.
school's out. School's out,
Okay.
y'all.
Well, so thank you so much for joining. How can people follow you?
I.can.t1day because I can today do this shit with diabetes. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Thank you so much for joining.
No
Yay.
problem. Yay. Oh, Kiana.
All right, so I have a game for you guys. I don't really know how this is going to work, but we will see. So, part of the theme of What It Do Thursdays is this theme around what it do and what it don't. Like, what's cool, what's not. Okay, so I went through some like pop culture stuff that happened this week, and I want y'all to vote. What do you think is what's hot? Like, what it do? So when you vote, what it do, that means it's hot. And then if you thought it wasn't hot, if you thought it was whack, then you say what it don't. Okay? So I'm gonna post some pictures and video, and I want you to vote. Let's see here. So, no, not that one yet. Hold on. Okay, so is this what it do or what it don't? This is the couple from Love Is Blind, and they're always posting all these videos and like skits about their relationship. What do y'all think? Is it what it do or what it don't? We got a couple. What it do, what it don't. What say you? Press some hearts too if you like it. Yeah, for me, like, okay, let me give a little bit of opinion. I liked them on the show, but now I'm like annoyed. I'm like, can we not do this fake skit thing? I don't like it. But y'all like them, so yeah, put some hearts for them if you like them. Okay, now next thing that came up, somebody sent it to me. Okay, I don't know. I can't make it small. It's too big for some reason. Okay, here's the next one. Engaged virgins. This woman is 36 and this guy is 28 years old. And yeah, he does cry when he talks about their love. So what do y'all think? What it do or what it don't? Being virgins before you get married, being engaged, what it do or what it don't? What y'all think? And especially like this age difference, they're like, what? Okay, I can't do math right now. That's 8 years difference. Is it what it do or what it don't? All right. If you like it, just push a heart. Also, we're talking about he lying. All right, good for them. Yes. I like it too. I think it's kind of cool. Even though I'm like, wow, yep, wow, 36 and 28. I'm worried for them, but I'm all about sex positivity and like sexual health. So I'm like, I want them to enjoy their lives, but hey, what it do? All right. Oh man, these pictures. I need to work on this. So for next time, I'll do better on this. But okay, so Cardi B says that she will try to get Tiger King out of jail. What it do or what it don't? What y'all think? Is it dope or not that Cardi B wants to get Tiger King out of jail? For me, I'm like, why? Okay, but also I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I haven't seen the whole documentary. So I'm just like not really sure what happened. I've just seen the first episode and I'm already like, what it don't? Why would you do that? Like, why would you even put your effort into that? Because like, aren't there a whole bunch of people in jail who really need to get out? Like, really? Let's have a free Joe Exotic. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Okay, so here's the one that has had me cracking up. Okay, I gotta like put Google on mute for a second. Hey Google, Stop. That's kind of dope. Okay. Can you hear it? Can y'all hear that? Y'all, I have watched this at least 15 times. Oh, you can't hear it like at all. It's the video where he's like, yo, he said we should not be selling non-essential items. Books for children? Yes. But dildos? No. It's like, no. It's like the Amazon, he's the Amazon worker who's like protesting. Talking about, okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. Books for kids? We should not be out here shipping non-essential items. Books for kids? Yes. But dildos? No. He's like really upset. Anyway, so I just thought that was hilarious and I needed to play it for y'all. Look, dildos save lives. They protect you from STDs. They keep you mentally healthy. Masturbation is good for your mental health and your physical health. So look, y'all. All right. Okay, last one. If the ABC store is essential, yes, I agree. Hey, Derek. Okay, so now we're getting into the adult section. So, not to brag, but what a time to be childless. So, how do y'all feel about people who brag about not having kids during the pandemic? Is it what it do or is it what it don't? What y'all think? Right, and they keep you from texting, "Hey, big head," to toxic people. Alex, talking about, I hate all y'all. Yeah, she has tonight. I'm surprised you actually joined tonight. Tonight is my god baby's second birthday. Alex's little boy, Adrian, and and yeah, I definitely have to brag about not having kids because I am so happy that I don't have to homeschool right now and manage my work. But yeah, I feel for y'all. I also think it's kind of whack that like childless people brag about not having kids though. But at the same time, we're constantly the ones who are like, every time we go to a family reunion or something, they're like, where's your kids? When are you getting married? And I'm like, you know what? Can y'all ask about how my company is going? How about my work? How about that second TEDx talk I did? Like, do y'all care about that? No, all y'all care about is whether we have kids or not. Yes, peaceful house. I get to choose all of it. But anyway, thank y'all so much for joining. That concludes tonight's first inaugural What It Do Thursdays. I had a blast with y'all. Thank you so much. This was just like a crazy idea. Do y'all have any questions for me? You text me, let me know if you want anybody else that you want to see featured on this show. We already have next week booked, so we're going to feature Alexandria Anderson and Marcus Hawley, and we are also going to feature Uni so next week is going to be basically digital links, and then Uni has this new cool, she's like at the very beginning stages of her startup, so kind of featuring ideas around how she can get started, around her idea around addressing this epidemic of loneliness in the United States. So stay tuned for that next week. If y'all have any ideas on what it do and what it don't, please DM me, send them to me, because I definitely want to include them. So yeah, have fun. Thank y'all for joining. I love y'all, and let's Let's get through this together. Love y'all. Bye.